Hey guys, what's up? I'm in Nashville and we are here at Mike's Ice Cream and Coffee Bar. I read some good reviews about this place, so we're gonna go inside and try some ice cream. This is exciting. Okay, so I got the Tennessee fudge. It looks like vanilla with a bunch of fudge flakes in it, and then I got a chocolate chip cookie cone. It's a cone made of chocolate chip cookies. This has huge chunks of fudge in it. It's just like, it's like chocolate chip on steroids. This is really good. Really creamy. This is the ice cream is gonna get an 8 out of 10. And then when I get down to the cone, I'll review that. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've eaten most of this cone. This cone is really good. It adds like this extra texture that you don't normally get when you eat ice cream. It's pretty crunchy, so don't expect it to be like soft or anything. The cookie isn't too sweet or too salty. It's like the perfect balance between the sweetness of the ice cream and the chocolate, and then you have this cookie base that kind of balances it out. I wish everywhere had these cones. This cone gets a 9 out of 10.
Okay, so I got the blueberry cheesecake. Obviously there's a bunch of blueberries in there, so that's good. The ice cream base itself is exactly just like cheesecake, but there's also these little chunks of cheesecake, and I'm not talking like the crust. It's got the crust and the cheesecake stuff. So this is perfect. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so I had to try more than one ice cream here. So I got the white chocolate banana pudding. They recommended this one, so it's looking very promising because there are chunks of vanilla wafers in here. Chunks. Wow. This is so good. It tastes exactly like banana pudding. Like, even the texture of it is just so creamy. The base, they nailed the banana pudding flavor, and then these chunks of the vanilla wafers, they've gotten soggy a little bit. You know, like how they get in real banana pudding. You know, this is a 10 out of 10. Okay, so up on the wall it says banana pudding. Then in the case it says white chocolate banana pudding. I don't taste any white chocolate, but I don't even care because this is still a 10 out of 10. Okay guys, so Mike's ice cream has been excellent. The Tennessee fudge ice cream was really good. The banana pudding was even better and I loved it. But my favorite thing about this place was the chocolate chip cookie cone. Not very many places have those kind of cones, so it was just really awesome to actually get to have one. I think that might have been the first time ever, honestly, but that was my favorite part. This place is gonna get an A from me. And if you're ever in Nashville, you should for sure come. Okay guys, so now we're here at $5 Bakery. They have donuts. They're 100-layer donuts, so basically it's like a cronut and it has like all these little layers and then it's in donut form. I'm really excited to try these because I've never had a cronut. Also, I've like been creeping on their Instagram for like years now, so I'm super excited to try out these donuts. Okay, so this is called the Purist. This is their vegan donut. It looks just like a glazed donut. Wow. This doesn't taste vegan at all. This is a really good donut. Like, the texture, it's like soft and chewy. It's pretty light. The glaze is really good. Yeah, you wouldn't know this was vegan if it didn't have vegan up on the menu. It's gonna get 8 out of 10. Okay, so this one's called King Kong. It looks like it's maybe a maple glaze or peanut butter with peanut butter, and then it has this filling This is also a 100-layer donut, so as you can see, it kind of looks like a croissant. I'm not quite sure what the filling is in the middle. It's really good. The donut itself is so like flaky and buttery. It's really good. And then I like the bacon on the top. The bacon's really good. And the maple. I'm not too crazy about the maple bacon combination on any donut, honestly. But it's still really good. It's gonna get a 7 out of 10. Okay, this one's Boston cream. Just a regular old Boston cream. This chocolate on top is super rich. Like it's semi-sweet chocolate and it's pretty thick. Really rich. I wish there was more filling in this donut. Still really solid. 7 out of 10. Okay, this one's called oatmeal fluff pie. I expect this one to taste a little bit like an oatmeal cream pie, and it has some filling right here, so I'm curious as to what that is. I really like this one. I don't feel like there's a whole ton of oatmeal flavor, but it's okay because it's still a pretty good donut. The outside was like cooked to perfection. It's crunchy. Inside is soft and buttery. That filling was really buttery and it had a little bit of a cinnamon taste to it, and the icing was pretty good. So I'll give that one an 8. This is a vanilla bean. It's a croissant donut again, and then it has filling in it and some vanilla on top. Here we go. This buttercream on the top, it's really good because it's not overly sweet. The filling in the middle, I think it's the same, which is a really good touch just because these donuts are so thick. This is my favorite one. It's going to get a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, so $5 was pretty good. If I could sum up one word for this experience, it would be butter. Everything just tasted like butter, which isn't a bad thing, you know. It was pretty good. But I would say there was just an overwhelming butter flavor in the 100-layer donuts and the frosting that was on top of them. My favorite one was the vanilla cream or vanilla bean, whatever it is, and then also the vegan glazed donut that we ate was really excellent. Overall, I'm going to give this place a B+, and if you're in Nashville, you should come check it out. Hey guys, what's up? So we're on the other side of Nashville, down by Vanderbilt University now, and we're gonna try Jeni's ice cream. So they sell this at Whole Foods, but they don't have any shops in Oklahoma, so I'm excited to try this. Alright guys, so I got the gooey butter cake, and I've been eating on this for a minute. It was a lot bigger, but it seems like it's a sweet cream or maybe even a caramel base, and then it has like these little caramel, not a swirl, but they're just like little pockets of caramel, and it makes it gooey, and then there are huge chunks of butter cake. It's kind of like when you're at a birthday party and you have like the cake and the ice cream in a bowl, and then you get down to like the end of it and they're just like pieces of cake and the ice cream. That's what it's like. This is really good. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It definitely lived up to the hype of Jeni's. And then here in a little bit, I'm going to try this cone. It's their house-made cone that has some special recipe. So I'll see how it compares to like just an average waffle cone. This cone does taste a little different than other cones. There's just like this salty aftertaste to it, which is really nice because it balances out the sweetness of the ice cream. So I think this cone is really good, but honestly, that chocolate chip cookie cone from Mike's will probably never be me unless I go to another place that has cookie cones like that. So this cone, it's okay. It's gonna get an 8 out of 10.
So I got the Brambleberry Crisp. So the reason I'm going to talk about mine is because the other night I got a like blueberry cheesecake, I think is what it was, at where did we go? Mike's. We went to Mike's downtown Nashville the other night. So these two are a lot alike. So they're both really good, but I think, I'll say this quietly, I have feelings. I think I like Mike's better because I'm a big cheesecake guy. So this one has like a bunch of little crisps and everything, so it's a lot like a blueberry pie kind of thing. But what I like about it that's different than Mike's is that it's with like blueberry jam, so you can taste like literal jam in there. I like this one. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Alright guys, so Jeni's was pretty good. I'm gonna give this place a B+. It was pretty good, and if you're somewhere that has Jeni's, I would recommend going to get it just because they have a lot of flavors and it's pretty good ice cream.